Welcome to ClaireCast. Join me on a tour of spooky locations in my hometown. From local legends to nationally known spots, these places all contribute to haunted Dallas. Flagpole Hill. In Dallas, there is a tale of the Flagpole Hill ghost. This is where you will find a slim-shaped horseshoe road that is surrounded by an array of trees. Stories surrounding this site date back to the mid-70s, where the local police department has received numerous reports regarding the strange occurrences. Some of the documentations include the sudden downpour of rocks from strange angles, unexplainable car damage, as well as other claims. It is highly suggested to avoid this road when traveling by night. Legends of White Rock Lake. The Lady of the Lake has been seen here and on the road by the lake, dressed in a 1920s evening gown and soaking wet. She asks drivers for a ride to a house on Gaston Avenue, where she then disappears. The story is that she was a daughter of a wealthy family in the 1920s. She was on her way home from a ball when her car wrecked in the lake. She drowned, but the other passengers lived. There have been many accidental deaths and suicides at White Rock. Dozens of drownings at the lake are reported in the Dallas Morning News archives. Some of the bodies were never recovered. In 1934, a small plane crashed into the lake, killing off all of its passengers. In summer 1941, a famous swimmer, 27-year-old John Ira Howard, who held the world's record for underwater swimming, died while stunting for friends in the White Rock Lake. Swimming in the lake is now prohibited. It is not uncommon to hear that a body from an investigation has been found in the lake, as it is known to be a common dumping ground. Lake Highlands High School. When the lights flicker or the soundboard hums and suddenly shuts off during theater rehearsal at the Lake Highlands High School, the students blame it on Elizabeth. Not a current-day student, but the restless spirit of a girl who died in the 1980s who fell to an untimely death. Story goes, there was a girl in the auditorium several years ago named Elizabeth, and she was up in the grid above the stage, very high up. She fell from one section of the grid to another one beneath, killing her, and thus haunts the auditorium with her spirit. Next, we head downtown. Dealey Plaza, located in the historic West End part of downtown, is infamous for being the location of President John F. Kennedy's assassination. Incredibly, the plaza looks almost identical as it did the day of the assassination. November 22, 1963, the President and the First Lady would ride in an open limousine towards the Triple Underpass. He would be the last president to do so. Here you can see the grassy knoll and the cars headed towards the underpass as Kennedy did. And now you see the Texas School Book Depository, where the Warren Commission and the House Select Committee on Assassination concluded Lee Harvey Oswald fired a rifle that killed President Kennedy. Oswald supposedly shot Kennedy from the 6th floor window. For those who prefer the multiple shooter theory, here's the wooden fence that the second shooter would have been able to have a shot at the president while remaining concealed. Either way, the plaza is known for being haunted by the late President Kennedy. The Hotel Lawrence. Located at 302 South Houston Street, the Hotel Lawrence was initially opened in October 1925. 4 deaths due to accident or violence are said to have occurred here. The common denominator in all of these deaths has been the 10th floor. 2 deaths, both murders, happened in the same room. The Dallas Police Department. Here on the basement floor there is a driveway leading to a parking garage where Jack Ruby shot Lee Harvey Oswald, the alleged assassin of JFK. The area obstructed by construction materials and scaffolding is the blocked-off entryway where Oswald was murdered. The White Building. This may be the most mysterious haunting on the tour. The White Building is located in Oak Lawn near downtown Dallas. I found that the building was listed in the American Architects Directory as being the office of Morton Wilson McClure. I cannot confirm, but I believe he may be the designer of the traditional style building. McClure designed buildings between the 1940s and 1960s, which would make the building at least 55 years old. No one has seen anyone go in or out of the building for years, however someone pays the taxes and the light bill for the property. That concludes the tour of Haunted Dallas. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I had so much fun filming, and if you liked this video, please make sure to like it, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Happy Halloween.
There's groups of people, I mean, that's good. That's what you need.
You know the reason why they're running all like that in a pack with all the lights?
They don't want to be machete.
Yeah, they don't want to get axed.
Like a Lizzie Borden running around the community. Or
more.
Looks like the Weasleys. You got the window there?
We're good. They're kind of festive. I like it.
You see them?
Yeah.
You filming?
Get out of this!
This perhaps is the most creepiest thing we've seen tonight.
Quite possibly.
Blow up Dracula's outside some fake, stupid place that has the audacity to call itself Slaughterhouse.